Welcome to the Parsha Perspective. Each week, we will delve deep in a weekly Torah portion to find a practical and insightful way to enhance your daily life. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Shalom Yemini. Each week, we will look into the weekly Torah portion to find inspiration that will complement your daily life and intensify your connection to God. This week's Parsha Perspective is sponsored in memory of Shlomo ben Edward. May his soul be uplifted and his memory a blessing. This week, we have a double Torah portion, Parshas Vayakhel and Pekudei. Our Parshas begin with Moshe descending again from Har Sinai with the second pair of Luchos. He does so only after successfully attaining forgiveness for the sin of the golden calf. He then tells the Jewish people what exactly is necessary for the building of the Mishkan. The Torah portions then go through the construction of the Mishkan and its components, from the beams and sockets that comprise the walls of the Mishkan to the Menorah and the priestly garments that were worn during their service. Once completed, Hashem instructed Moshe to assemble the Mishkan and anoint his brother Aaron and his sons to perform all the daily work in the Mishkan. However, a question comes to mind. At the beginning of Parshas Pekudei, Moshe gives an exact accounting of what was donated for the construction of the Mishkan and specifically what it was used for, as the Psukim say for gold. Kol hazav ha'asui lemalacha b'chol mamlechas hakodesh v'hi zav hatznufa teisha v'esrim kikar u'sheva me'os u'shlishim shekel b'shekel hakodesh. And all the gold that was used for the work in the Mishkan was 29 kikars, 730 shekels in weight. And for silver, v'kesa pekudei ha'eda me'as kikar ve'elef u'sheva me'os v'chamisha v'shivim shekel b'shekel hakodesh. The silver was 100 kikars, 1,775 shekels in weight. Moshe then goes on to explain in detail what specifically they were used to make. However, Hashem did not command Moshe to give an accounting of what was given. So why did Moshe tell the Jewish people an exact accounting of the materials and what they were used for? The Medrash Tanchuma explains that the reason Moshe gave an exact accounting of what it was used for in the Mishkan was to show the Jewish people that he or any of the workers had not taken any of the precious materials for themselves. Moshe knew that everywhere he went, he was being looked at and analyzed. As the pasuk says in Shemais, V'haya kitseis Moshe ala oyel, yakumu kol ha'am v'nesivu ish pesach oilai, v'hibitu achrei Moshe ad boi ha'oila. When Moshe went to the oil moed, to the tent of meeting, all the Jewish people would stand by their tents and watch Moshe until he was inside the oil moed. The Medrash continues that the Jewish people would look at Moshe and say to themselves that whatever Moshe had was really theirs, for he had complete access to all the precious metals that were donated for the construction of the Mishkan. When Moshe heard what was being said, he replied that he would give an exact accounting of the materials and what they were used for. The Kli Yakar on this pasuk explains that Moshe did not want to build a Mishkan, a house of God, with any appearance or suspicion of wrongdoings. Therefore, he gave the Jewish nation a precise accounting of what was given and how it was used. The Shulchan Aruch in Yor Deo writes that people who collect charity must go in pairs, and they are not allowed to separate from each other in the streets. And when they are counting the coins that they received, they should not do so two at a time, but rather one at a time to avoid all suspicion. As the pasuk says in Bamidbar, V'hiyisim nekiyim me Hashem u'me Yisrael, and you should be clean and guiltless before Hashem and the Jewish people. In our daily life, it is imperative that we understand that you should avoid at all cost places or situations that may cast doubt in your physical or spiritual life. Instead, always seek honesty, integrity, and virtue in all that you do, for it takes only one rumor or tale to ruin a whole life's worth of work. There's an amazing quote I once heard. A person is not given integrity, for it comes from the relentless pursuit of honesty at all times. I wish you all much health and a meaningful Shabbos. Thank you for tuning in to the Parsha Perspective. Check out our website, theparshaperspective.com. Send thoughts and comments to theparshaperspective@gmail.com. Till next time, thanks for listening.